Hello everyone, welcome to a new commentary video. Um, Another thing I've been noticing with these commentary videos, they've gotten a lot more views, a lot more people have been watching them, and that's just been pretty cool. That's not much to say about that, that's just something that I wanted to throw in here. But the main point of this video is I got a new PB. It's not quite sub 20. You can see it's an RP seed, which is quite rare. You can also see I pick up the flint, even though I already have a flint and steel because I'm not very smart. And I get some boots, and I see their cursive binding. I got this run yesterday, and most of my commentary videos I do them like months after I got the run, but it's still like fresh in my head. This gameplay is tragic. I remember I was a bit rusty for some reason. I just wasn't. Like that crafting is just, it's pathetic. This run, like with this seed, it could have been so much faster. Anyway, I see the boots. I see their cursive binding, but I really, for some reason, I only like. No, not necessarily only, but like I've gotten to the point where I won't mine nether gold. I'll just drop something. I won't mine nether gold to get gold boots, but I still really like gold boots, and if I get them in a BT, then I'll use them instead of using it for a pressure plate. You can also see there's a lava pool there, but the RP is just a quicker way to enter. And as I was saying, with this run should have been sub 20. This seed could have easily been sub 20, and it's also with the boots. I decided to put them on, and I wait, they're cursive binding. If I get iron ones in the bastion, that'd suck, but you know what, we'll just live with it. We'll chuck them on. It was a misplay because you'll see, I could have just mined the and I did mine the gold block. In the moment, I didn't realize I had 30 iron nuggets. I thought I had a good amount of iron, and that I just need to loot the bastion. But in hindsight, it was the play to put on the boots. If I was doing this run, if I came into this situation, you can also see I spot the fort there. I don't know how you guys can see that. But I should have. It was the play because the rates are just so bad. And I don't know if any of you know which bastion this is. I'll give you a bit of time to guess. It is a double triple stables, and that is probably I think the fastest route. I think the fastest route would be triple stables or housing. I think bottom housing is faster than top down. Anyway, that means you have 8 gold blocks, and 8 isn't a lot, you know. But I get 10 pearls. I also do some things with my perspective to see if there's any more breskies, and there aren't. I need to study up on bastions because like the way that I moved between the two ramparts is just honestly a bit depressing. It's sad. But yeah, this is kind of the point in the commentary video when I run out of things to talk about. That's also, these commentary videos are very, very inspired by Rec Rap, if none of you already knew that. And what he always says is when he goes to the bastion, he just talks about his life. So I'll talk about my life right now. So I got the new skate game. I think that's something a lot of people have been doing right now, is they've, oh yeah, this is just, I don't play this well. So the new skate game has come out, and that's inspired a lot of people to pick up the skateboard again, including myself. And I I think I've gotten... Okay, look, like, I used to be able... Like, I'm able to skate. I'm able to... If you ask me to just ride a skateboard, I can do that. I can kind of ollie, not very well, it's pretty depressing. And I went to the skate park earlier today, and I was able to drop in on a ramp. And it wasn't like one of those, like, you know, these ramps where it's like flat. It was like one of the ones where it curved. And that felt like something that, I don't know, it just felt, it just felt cool to be able to do again. And you can also see me desperately searching for obby. I have 16. And that just, it felt really cool. And now that's going to the skate park. There wasn't really anything interesting going on there. I listened to the Imp and Skiz podcast, which is a very good podcast. I highly recommend it. And the main thing that happened is when I went back. Now, I could have asked my mum to pick me up. She dropped me off. And, oh yeah, this is another thing about the run. I only have 10 pearls, and it's 6 minutes. I could be... You need a... this fort is quite far away. You need a pearl quite a bit. But if I go, F here, I got 20 obby, and let's say, like, 16 and a half pearls, I would have gotten into the fort sub 8. And that is just phenomenal pace for me. But no, I have to go down and play a gap. And I throw my garbage right into the piglin hole, because I'm just kind of smart like that. And now I'm just thinking, like, I need 2 obby, and I need... Really, I would probably... I don't know how many pearls I would have left on here. I think it depends on how much time it took. In the end, I had 17 pearls. Anyway, the thing that I want to talk about is... With the skate park, I decided to skate back. Because I just want to get more comfortable, like, doing it... Just like, skating casually. And that was a big mistake. Because on the way to my house, for the first, like, 500 meters, the road, you just can't skate on it. It's, like, gravelly, just garbage. And then another thing, I'm not sure how much this happens in other countries. I think it is a pretty Australian, something we take pride in, is that our magpies swoop you constantly. So as I had to walk holding my skateboard, which feels strangely heavy for some reason, and I was just getting swooped by so many magpies, and I was just thinking, can you guys please just piss off? It was very annoying. And then eventually I did get to a road that you could skate on, but it was uphill, and it was just a bit tragic. It was, yeah, you can see here I type in pearls, please. I want my pearls. And I do get them soon. Yeah, see, there I got the pearl trade. And it also started raining in between. It was a bit tragic. But now I get to talk about the run again. I have 17 pearls, and this fort is, I'm not sure how many chunks away it is, because that was a sad pearl, by the way. That, I am ashamed that I threw that pearl, and I'm sorry you had to watch it. I have 17 pearls, and look, like, I've thrown 2 pearls now. Granted, one of them wasn't a very good one, but, like, you still can't see the fort. And right now, right now the pearl count pearl count is at 14, and I see the fort on that side, but I see the bad part of the fort, so I look and see, can I see the good part? And I can, on the other side of the wall, and that was a really good play. And right now, do I have 12 or 13? I have 13, and here I just want to throw a pearl at the fort, and then here I don't remember. I think I throw another one. I hope I throw another one because it's the play. I think I do eventually because I just need a hope for a one eye, and if I don't get a one eye, then then that just sucks. I think Why am I building up? It's the play to throw another pearl and just hope for the one eye. Actually, no. I think I wanted an extra pearl for getting to blind chords. Even though I didn't. Actually, no. I did kind of need it for getting to blind chords. Anyway, that's the I feel like the second part of a run is when you're in the fort, and that's the second just boring part that I don't really need to talk about. So, and then the other subject that I wanted to talk about is drivers, and I've been having a lot of dramas with tech recently, because I have a PC that I use for Minecraft and like games and stuff, and to record videos, and that one, it's gotten coil line. At least I think it's coil line. I'm not certain, and you may have been able to just hear it this entire video. I'll quickly take my headset off and move the mic closer to the PC. You can hear that. That sort of ticking noise. When I'm using like something that's more intensive on the graphic cards, it ticks really fast and just kind of goes. So yeah, that's not ideal. And my Mac, the screen has just been bugging. It like the bottom part just goes, it folds. That's the best way I can describe it. Another thing, I decided to I blazebed this spawner, and that would have been the play either way. But another thing I'm thinking about in the moment is, if I blazebed the other one, I'm gonna explode those piglins, and I don't know if they're gonna get angry at me. I think they would have. So that's nice. It would have been it's obviously the play to go to bed spawners, and I think if you're already at the second one, you may as well just blaze bed that one. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, drivers. That's like how I started this topic. In PCs, you have to install drivers to your graphics card, and they make stuff run better. I don't understand it fully. I just know that much. And today I saw a short from, I think it was Meta PCs. That's like where I get all of my knowledge from PCs. That's like ZTT and Meta PCs. That's like how I know what a PC is. And they had like this skit where it was this idiot who hasn't installed their drivers. And then I thought about it, and I remember when I first got my PC, I remember installing the drivers, and then I had like the NVIDIA app, and I pressed it and it told me to get the Game Ready driver, and I thought, excellent. And then it was also a Studio driver, and I thought, excellent, I'll download that. And then just then, before I started recording, I checked. Turns out, I just didn't have them installed. I don't know what happened. I distinctly remember installing them, but I guess, and it didn't say update. It specifically said install, implying that I haven't installed it yet. And I really don't know what happened. I think maybe I was just there were a lot of things that I did when I first got my PC that, like, I cringe when I think about now, because I just... That's also with Minecraft. When I think about, like, my first survival worlds, like, when on my first big survival world that I played on for, like, 6 years on and off, granted very on and off, I barely built anything, and that one, I never wore armor. Just as an example, I didn't see the point, I didn't think it did anything, and now I can just see how utterly stupid that was. And then I also, another thing that I did was, I didn't want to, I never, when I went to the Nether or the End, I never, brought my good gear, because I was scared I was going to lose it. And I always brought stone gear. And then whenever I, inevitably died because I was using stone and I sucked at the game and I was playing on an awful old laptop, then I said, aha, see, if I had all of my good gear on, then that I would have lost all of my stuff. And it's like, actually I probably would have because I didn't wear armor, but if you had full prop for diamond, then, like, yeah, no, you wouldn't have died. You can, if you have full prop for, I think at least, if you have full prop for netherite or diamond, what are we doing? Oh my goodness, that was tragic. I think you can literally jump into lava, and as long as you keep eating golden carrots, you'll live. You'll be fine, I think. Don't quote me on that. Another thing you can see here, I craft up all my eyes into ender pearls. Oh yeah, you can see I did, pearl earlier, I forgot to mention that. That is a misplay, because I thought, well, I'm already hoping for a 1-eye. There's no shot that we get a 2-eye. We get a 2-eye. And then, that's, fine, really. Oh yeah, this measuring eye thing is weird with the OBS. And so that could have just, if I could pearl, then I wouldn't have had to sit as close to the fountain when I was waiting for the 1 cycle, and then the dragon could have perched faster. So that's just like a very small misplay, and usually I do split my pearls when I'm crafting eyes, but I just forgot to this time. Actually no, I think I didn't forget. What I thought was, I'm probably going to not realize that I need all of these pearls, and I'm gonna throw one. That's also, on the off chance that I do craft all of my pearls into eyes, it's because I know that I'm stupid, and I'm just gonna think, okay, I just need to throw, I just need to craft these into eyes, because I know I'm gonna be an idiot and I'm gonna throw them. And it takes me in the worst possible way, but it's actually not that bad, because I can run down this, the fort, and then I can just speed bridge. And here you can see, why am I not speed bridging? Are we bad at the game? Thank you. Oh yeah, I should have, it was the played boat down there. Actually, was it? I don't remember what the chords are. I fall anyway, so, lucky I have fire res, and lucky it's not that deep, because I can't pearl clutch. But, I think at this point, I'm only like 20 blocks off blind quartz. I got very lucky on this blind. It's like, sure, if I did get, proper, if I got enough eyes, then I could have just pearled, been there straight away. That would have been a lot better. But all things considered, given the circumstances, this was really good. I basically just got to walk along a path for most of it, and then I had to do some bridging, but I messed up the bridging because I'm not good at this game. And you can see, I spy here. No, I don't. I spy. I'm in the middle of the ocean, and that's why I may as well I spy, because it's ocean exposed. But I'm kind of getting sick of Ninja Brainbot never I spying. It's like, hello, you give me 100%, and then it's just not. Like, are we stupid? Maybe could that be the issue? But here I forget how good or bad the nav is. I know what the time is. Oh yeah, this is tragic. I won another eye, and so I think, oh yeah, libraries have chests. I don't think pearls are on the loot table of chests in libraries. So then, like, I see that there, and then so it could be like 20 seconds faster. This run could have sub 20'd. Like, it didn't because of bad obby and pearl RNG. Actually, I think it was pretty much average. Actually, towards the end when I was in the gap, but you can't, for a double triple, you can't be too mad. You can be mad, but you can't be too mad, you know. This is also the nav. The portal room is in the last place I check, but it's pretty easy. And there you can see it's a 2-eye. I have 11 eyes. I have 1 eye left over, so it's a bit dumb. But you can see, I don't know if you can see any nerves here, but I probably was pretty nervous. Because, like, it is PB pace. I also have a crossbow and arrows because I was thinking of doing half bow, and I just don't do half bow for some reason. I don't know why. But, and also I think now here's when I realize, oh, I have a crossbow. I have a crossbow. Why don't I just do half bow? And then you can also see me, like, running with the dragon, because I don't want to miss the perch. I've done that before. It's sad to lose a PB because you missed the perch. Yeah, and here's when I remember I have the crossbow, and I think in hindsight I probably should have just dealt with the fact. Actually, no. Was it the play to use the crossbow, or to just say, no, you know what, let's just commit to the 1 cycle. And here, I think this is when it flicks. Nope, I got trolled. Actually, I know the time, I'm not gonna spoil it, but knowing the time, it would have to go into perch, like, pretty much now. Unless maybe the dragons just, like, kind of Sigma like that and dies as soon as it perches. No, it doesn't. Here you can also see I'm doing a flip dragon. I actually, when I was going for sub 30, I lost a PB because the dragon was flipped, and I tried to change it. So now it's just like, it's a pretty ugly 1 cycle. You can see the sky crab reference. And I just decide, you know what, we'll do the flip dragon. It's the play. You can see the time here. I think I forget to say /seed in the chat. But I'll put the seed in the description. I hope you all enjoyed the commentary video. Bye.